Quality Espresso
is a relatively unknown company that has been the leader of a very specific market for years, the espresso machine market. It is not widely known because it sells its products with Italian names, which sound very familiar to the customers of bars and restaurants, such as Gadja or Futuremat. Our journalist Pere Gaviria talked to its CEO, Jordi Rauda. This factory produces a large part of the coffee machines we find in bars and restaurants. The espresso machines branded Gadja, Futuremat, Visacrem, Italcrem and Mairali are manufactured here under the common name of Quality Espresso. And the company's CEO is Jordi Rauda, who has witnessed the product's evolution thanks to his 40 years of experience in the company. He was part of the team of 5 directors that took control of the company in 2001, after it had ended up in the hands of Chase Manhattan Bank. From being an executive, he became a co-owner and quickly implemented the philosophy of a family business.
I remember we were told at business school, get as much financial leveraging as the bank allows. This way you will be able to make the company grow. But thank God we didn't and followed our own ideas instead. We had a downturn in the early 90s and suffered from the high leveraging in the company at that time. We decided the only solution was to tighten our belts, keep resources in-house and take nothing out to strengthen the company. And we made sure to continue investing, create new growth and minimize risk, because we knew what the consequences could be otherwise.
And this has allowed the company to overcome the current downturn, the worst that Quality Espresso has ever faced, without making any losses. The headline financial numbers clearly explain why. 12.5 million euros of total assets, 10.5 million equity, and current liabilities of only 2 million. Most components of the espresso machines are made in the 17,000 square meter plant, with a vertically controlled production system. The company's experience in the sector began in the 1950s, when Italian brands Gadja and Faima were acquired by the then regime to manufacture in Spain if they wanted to sell in the Spanish market. The Spanish entities ended up merging and manufacturing in the Barcelona facilities that formerly belonged to Faima. Although the company is now totally disassociated from Italy, it has spent more than 6 decades producing here the brands whose names are a reference for European coffee experts. Does coffee have to be Italian to have a guaranteed quality? Does the espresso machine need to be Italian?
The coffee is not Italian, and neither do the machines need to be Italian, but consider the consumer's mentality. And the Italians use this a lot when they come to Spain, which they do because the market here is very good. So they all come and sell the concept Italian coffee, Italian espresso machines, sold by Italians who are introducing the product. No, but this is how it happens, and it works like this. Many people think they are right, and that being Italian, it's a guarantee.
Have we overcome the downturn? Do you think, in your opinion, we have turned the corner?
It's difficult to say if the economic crisis is over. All the macroeconomic data indicates that the current trends are positive, and our company also sees signs of a recovery. Therefore, it does seem that we're on the right track, although the change will be slow, and the periods of abundance won't come back.
The company still sells 65% of its production in Spain, where it's market leader, but it is increasingly turning to export markets and is already present in 90 countries. The European Union continues to concentrate most of the sales, but Russia and Eastern Europe countries offer good opportunities. It has also been able to enter the Chinese market. Espresso coffee is being consumed in many countries that did not traditionally drink the beverage and now need machines to make it. With a handcrafted manufacturing approach, Quality Espresso can adapt the product to its customers' needs. Investment in research and development is critical and varies between 500,000 and 700,000 euros per year. What research is being carried out on coffee machines? Capsules, electronics? In other words, how is the coffee machine evolving?
The capsule format is new. It's a different way of selling coffee, and in the end our customers will have to adapt to the capsule, and we need to provide them with a machine, which is near to completion, and will be made for capsule systems, only for capsules.
Could we say that this proliferation of coffee capsules is also leading to the loss of the profession of good coffee preparation?
Well, of course, a capsule provides a standard coffee that can be good and of great quality, but you can't customize it. The barista phenomenon, a person who knows a lot about coffee and, depending on the coffee beans, knows what grinding is needed, the degree of tamping and what pressure the machine needs, the temperature required to make that perfect espresso. Perfect for those who like it that way, because coffee is something that
It's very personal.
not everyone has to enjoy it in the same way.
Quality Espresso also offers training programs related to coffee preparation. In the images, a former Catalonia Barista champion can be seen transmitting this knowledge that also has a lot to do with how you combine milk with the coffee. The clients of espresso machine manufacturers are no longer the owners of bars and restaurants. Generally, the demand comes from coffee roasters, that is to say, the companies that provide coffee to food and beverage outlets, usually under an exclusive supply contract, which includes a machine on loan. What makes a good coffee? A good machine? Good raw materials? How do you get a good coffee?
You need everything. You need good green beans. The better they are, the better the taste in the cup. A good coffee machine so that you can obtain the right extraction. And then a barista, the person that prepares the coffee and makes it with enthusiasm, focusing on what he does. In short, a professional. If you also know how the client likes his coffee, the experience will be even better.
The company employs more than 130 people, most of whom have been linked to the firm for many years. With a turnover of more than 20 million euros, Quality Espresso, a company with a name with English wording, selling brands produced here, with an Italian name, has grown to be one of the leading coffee machine manufacturers in the world.